Alright, let's see what Affliction Warlock can do. Not really gonna focus any target specifically, just gonna throw dots on everyone. See what happens. 2 cooldowns here. Let's go on the ret. After I sit there for like 2 seconds and can't make up my mind. Full dots, dark glare. Oh, 62,000. That's not bad. There's bubble too. Most of the time, as soon as you get your, I don't even know what it's called, death bolt off, everyone just kind of uses defensives anyway, so that's why I was kind of not going all in on the red immediately, because I predicted it, that he'd just bubble. Should have thrown Phantom Singularity in that big group, actually. If I knew where Seed of Corruption was on my bar, I'd use it. And we'll throw it on the mage sitting in the middle of everyone. Hopefully it pops. There we go. A decent amount of stacks off there. I do have the Drain Life trait that I just haven't used yet. We'll use it here. I think it hits for about 4,000. 5,000. That's not that bad. It's actually pretty decent. Still hits harder than my Unstable Affliction. Unstable Affliction hits for like 2,000. Still feels horrible. I wanted to go back to the days of Legion, where we could just throw Unstable Affliction on everyone, and it would just one-shot them. But right now, that's Destruction spec, is the one-shot spec. Use Drain Life again here. 3.6 thousand, I don't know. It gives me something to cast in between. Just spamming Affliction on everyone. Throw Seed of Corruption on... I think we threw it on the same guy. Yeah. That's okay. Just gonna keep spamming dots. I suppose we'll start focusing healers now. No, he left away. I'm not even sure if that was a leap. He just got away somehow. Arcane's just free casting, so we'll try to do something here. Throw all my dots up. Oh, he line of sight's my one weakness. I just want one good Seed of Corruption so I can get all my stacks up. Gone the bounce. So that was a little bit of a hand twitch there. Seed of Corruptions should pop soon. Do this. Death Bolt. Drain Life. I mean, his health's going down. It's better than nothing. Let's go on the rogue here. The main reason I want Seed of Corruption to, I guess, be applied to a lot of people is so my Drain Life stacks a little bit faster. But I can't really tell if they're all packed together. If I had my camera be able to zoom out a little bit more, maybe I'd be able to tell a little bit easier, but that's okay. We'll just put up Agony on everyone. If you really want to do top DPS as a Warlock too, just throw Agony on everyone. Because Agony does the most damage. I'll flash my traits here in a little bit. I think he temporaled most of that. Also, Sons of Arcane Mage is on their team, and Arcane Mages are sadly the thing we do the worst against, especially as a dot class. But that's okay. Interrupt that regrowth, we'll use cooldowns here. At least some of my cooldowns. Only thing we're missing here is Dark Glare, which, I mean, it's nice to have. It does make you hit like 69,000 death bolts or whatever I hit there earlier, but we don't necessarily need it, it's just really nice to have. Didn't use my Drain Life. Redemption time here. Maybe he'll die. Just through dots. Nope. Apply Agony on everyone that actually has it up. If you really want to try to do top DPS as well, you try to maintain Agony at 15 stacks. You are taking that talent, but if you aren't taking that talent, it's okay to just, I suppose, let them fall off. I don't know, the damage between 15 stacks and 10 stacks is pretty decent, so it's gonna stick on the Holy Pally. If I had the haste buff, I'd be doing a little bit more damage as well. Actually changed my traits here just for you guys. I'm just gonna trinket that even though I shouldn't have. Just for that 38k death bolt there. Letting my Agony fall off. It's kind of the last thing I want. That's like no cast time there, so I'm not that worried about that one. If it was a full Lightning Lasso, maybe he could have killed me, but since it wasn't, not a huge deal. I think I canceled my own cast there. Oh, he's fading. Okay. Was wondering why nothing was happening. Get our Azurite ability off. That damage reduction on Holy is disgusting. Let's see. Full dots here. Not full dots. We'll apply a few. Three Unstable Afflictions will do the job, I suppose. Get a few crits on my Drain Life, Jesus. If I had 3 traits of the Drain Life trait, I'd probably like it a lot more. Ironically, this video is titled My Least Favorite Caster. It's just, I don't know. Affliction's just, if I compare it to every other caster, Fire Mage, Destruction, Warlock, Shadow Priest, Boomy, maybe it's just I like their kit better, but I think it's more leading towards the fact that any damage over time effect class isn't really doing the best right now, in my opinion. Any class that just chunks completely is doing really good right now, so Chaos Bolts from Destruction, Warlock, Fire Mage with they put damage over time anyway through Combustion, but then they also have Greater Pyro along with that. Boomy with Star Surge. Ellie, I suppose they do damage over time through Flame Shock, but a lot of their burst is like one big ability, such as their Shock, Lightning, Lasso, and then Lava Burst. Shadow Priest, again, you have Void Bolt and Mind Blast, even though it is more of a dot kind of playstyle. And their dots do their top damage, like it is their top damage in their DPS rotation, but I'd say the more strong part about Shadow is the amount of control they have. So in my opinion, I just think Affliction Warlock's kind of the weakest caster, and a lot of this is, the main reason I say this is because I like to compare it to the last expansion. In last expansion, Affliction Warlock was like, it was probably my favorite caster. Affliction's always the most fun for me if it's actually doing really good. I'd say my big gripe about Affliction right now, too, is the fact that you have to have certain traits for it to perform somewhat decently. And those traits being the Drain Life trait. The Drain Life trait and the Intellect trait for Affliction are really, really nice. Of course, the Intellect trait just gives you, I think it's like 300 after the half effect of PvP. Because if you didn't know, traits are halved in PvP. But after their halves, if you have 3 of them, you get about 1,000 intellect. I have 2 of them, so I'm getting about 700 intellect, and I'll try to hover over the buff whenever I get it, which is why I'm spamming Affliction on everyone. Maybe I'll get it one day. We can hope. There it is. 781 intellect granted. So if we have 3 of those, it's going to be around 1,000. And then the other trait that I'm talking about is the Drain Life trait, which just buffs your Drain Life for every time your Corruption ticks, I believe, which is why I was saying in the middle fight, I really want to spread Corruption to everyone. Let's help the teammate out here a little bit. If we had Berserking, that'd be awesome, but okay, we can live without it. We'll interrupt that. Oh no, fuck, I murdered my burst there. I could have gotten a really decent burst on this guy, but it's okay. He's probably just gonna flop anyway. 55,000 without Darkler. That probably would have been fucking outrageous with him, though. That makes me sad a little bit. We'll Drain Life him here. I think we're okay. You're probably just gonna die to dots. There's an Enraged regen. We'll Death Coil it so he can't get a Bloodthirst off. Nice. Just gonna go help our teammates here, kind of clean up. Throw Affliction on everyone. If you really want to min-max, you throw Affliction on first and then throw Corruption on. At least in my opinion. Because the faster, or the easier, or the earlier you get Affliction up, the more damage it's gonna do. I'm gonna reapply my Affliction on this guy, go back on the healer. I shouldn't have used Drain Life there, it's kind of a waste, but how hard is this hitting? 2.5 thousand every 1.6 seconds. So if you do have the 15 stack of the Affliction Talent, it does about the same damage as a Vampiric Touch. Which isn't that bad considering it's an instant cast as well. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on Affliction are. I think it's incredibly weak in Arena. I'm not sure about Battlegrounds. I mean, Battlegrounds, you benefit a lot off the multi-target aspect of it. And especially when you don't get focused at all. I think the only time I've been focused this Battleground was by that Warrior. I'm gonna throw dots on this guy just to be annoying, actually. Oh, I healed myself with my Azurite trait. That's kind of sad. It's okay, though. But let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of more on the weaker side in Arena. And the reason I'm saying it's one of the weaker, or the weakest casters, in the Arena aspect as well. But in Battlegrounds, it's not so bad. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out the Twitch, check out the Twitter. I'm doing a 24-hour stream on the 29th, and I'll just be playing the shit out of Classic and seeing what level I can get to. As always, guys, thank you. Until next time.